Welcome everyone to German Tool Reviews. Today we have the Wera 345270 Kraftform Micro 6-piece slotted precision screwdriver set. This is one of the many Kraftform Micro sets that Wera offers. This set is a collection of the most common sizes from the 2035 series, which are targeted for use in electronic applications. This particular set does not come with the plastic rack that is offered with most Kraftform sets. Like all Wera drivers, these are made in the Czech Republic. One thing I must say is that I'm surprised the outside of the box does not have a description of the contents. Unless you knew what a 345270 was, you wouldn't be able to determine what's actually inside without opening it up. I actually do prefer these to the retail packages that contain the plastic holder. I'll get into that in a bit. So let's crack this thing open. As you can see, they probably could have used a smaller box here, since there are only 6 drivers. Some additional packaging would have been nice to prevent the drivers from moving around so much, but it doesn't look like they're scratching each other up, so I don't see any problems here. The width of the slotted drivers in this set range from 1.5 to 4.0 millimeters in 0.5 millimeter increments. This should cover just about any slotted screw in this range. The handle of each of the drivers is laser etched with the driver size along with the part number. I really like how they went to the trouble of laser etching this information instead of simply using silk screening that is bound to rub off over time. If you ever need to replace any of the drivers in this set, you can easily order a replacement from the part number on the driver. The bold portion of the part numbers in the Wera catalog is the order number for the item. It is my understanding that the first 2 and last 3 digits are subject to change in future revisions of the product. The shafts are chrome plated with a hardened black point. I have had good experience with the construction and the quality of the Wera drivers. I have yet to get one that had any manufacturing issues. Using a magnet, we can tell how far the shaft extends into the handle. In this case, the shaft extends nearly to the end. I've seen cheaper precision screwdrivers that would have a shaft extending only an inch or so into the handle and are bound to break over time. The Kraftform Micro handle is designed with a torsion zone located on the portion of the handle that has a soft rubber component, which corresponds to the familiar Wera logo. The end cap of the driver freely rotates, which allows you to keep the driver in place while turning. There are a couple ways to hold the driver when in use. I prefer the method of resting the end on the middle of your palm and then rotating with your index and thumb. Another technique is to use your index finger to hold the driver in place and then turn the driver with your middle finger and thumb. I have found that you can't get as much torque using the second method. Now, the reason I got this set over the ones that come with the plastic holder is because I had a couple of plastic holders left over from other Wera Kraftform sets I have bought in the past. I found that these holders work best with the Kraftform Micro series because then you can turn it into a benchtop holder, which you can't with the other larger Kraftform drivers. There is about a $5 difference between the Kraftform Micro drivers that come in a box like this and the retail versions that include the holder. This set really does come in handy when working on electronics, as most terminal blocks use slotted screws, and they are almost always in metric. Getting the right blade size is important to ensure you don't strip out the head and render the entire terminal block useless. Well, that wraps up the review of the Wera 345270 Kraftform Micro Screwdriver Set. Check out the link in the description to the full review. If you like this video, subscribe for more reviews of German brand tools.